How's everybody doing today? Thanks for coming over to the new channel. Really do appreciate it. Just finishing up with a little breakfast here. And we're just gonna do some different things over on this channel. And there was some controversy apparently when a few days ago I showed that I was feeding Turbo raw, that he has a raw diet. Full disclosure, all the dogs here have a raw diet. And so I was just gonna do a video today, nothing too exciting, just how we feed our dogs here. Kind of varies from day to day depending on what we're adding to the diet, but rice, we got a little extra steak left over from the other night, carrots, and then raw. And this is the raw right here. I think this one is from a company, Blue Ridge from North Carolina. And we've been feeding Legacy, company out of Iowa, but their facility about 5 days ago had a major fire, and so they are not shipping. But what's nice is there's a store out here that literally has hundreds of pounds from this company. They have it in quail, rabbit, venison, beef and bone, salmon, just a huge variety. So sometimes I mix it up. Sometimes they'll have a little quail or a little rabbit, but they mainly like beef and fish. So I'll put this together for you. And there's a lot of, just a lot of people out there that just don't realize the benefits of having your dog on raw. Kibble is probably one of the most unhealthiest things you can feed your dog. Now we do feed some kibble. Turbo likes this brand, so do the little dogs, but it's very high in protein. And this one has a little bit less fat, but he's getting 415 calories per scoop. This is lamb flavor. This one's 25% protein, 11% fat. And the little guys, they eat this one right here for small breed. So one of Nugget's relatives on the cover there, and they seem to do pretty well in that. So I do a little portion of that because it has vitamins in it, and it has some other things in it that's good for them, fiber, and adding that with the meat. And this evening, I'm gonna add sardines, so they have that oil, that fatty acid. So sometimes we'll add a little tuna in there. Tonight we'll add sardines, so always mixing it up a little bit. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same every day. The little guys should eat once a day because they're adults, but I always give them just a little teaser in the morning. You know, I'm a softie. But Turbo growing, he eats twice a day. And if he was really working out, I might be feeding him 3 times a day, but his workouts are very minimal right now. He had obedience and some light bite work yesterday, but twice a day because he's growing. That right now is good for him. So I'll show you how we're doing it. Leave a comment down below. But these people out there that think that this is dangerous, that, oh my gosh, your dog's gonna get salmonella. A dog's stomach is not a human stomach. Dogs can run through neighborhoods and go through trash cans and food that's been sitting for weeks, eat it. And they eat, you know, dogs all go back to the wolf, right? So animals, dogs like raw food. That's what they come from. But their digestive system is much different than a human. They can digest this. Oh my gosh, you gave your dog a raw egg. Oh my gosh. Turbo gets a raw egg every day, and I eat eggs sunny side up every day, and he gets the shell. So he's eating probably 5, 6 eggshells a day on top of a raw egg. And I don't know about you, but this dog, I mean, he's 105, 108 pounds right now at 8 months old. He's not fat. He's got more energy than we know what to do with him. And he's just a solid animal. So for me, the proof is in the pudding. People can say, oh no, raw is terrible. Feed your dog some, you know, kibble. Night and day. All the dogs have so much energy. They've been super healthy, knock on wood. And I've been feeding, we're probably going on about 2 years now, feeding raw, 1.5 to 2 years. Turbo has gone on raw since he was about 9, 10 weeks old. So we're gonna stay with it. We've had nothing but great results. And there's some really good companies out there that sell raw. But I'm gonna put this together, show you what they eat on a daily basis. So right now looks like there's about 5 shells in there. We just had some breakfast. And I'm gonna take the rest of this tube out here. That's probably about a little over half a pound. Again, the small dogs aren't really supposed to be eating breakfast. They're adults. Feeding once a day is the best, but I give in to them, so I give them a little bit. I give them a little bit of this in the morning. Okay. So we got eggs. We got the beef. Let me hop over here real quick. Okay, here's his Bully Max kibble. I'm gonna give him. This is not. I mean, this is pretty good quality food for kibble. I'm gonna give him a couple cups like that. The little guys, again, they're not really supposed to be eating. I'm gonna just throw just a little, and then tonight they'll eat a bigger meal. Let me grab an egg. This has got so much good stuff in it. There you go, egg. I'm gonna break off a little bit. I did wash my hands, so don't worry. I'm gonna throw some rice and carrots in Turbo's breakfast here. Throw a little bit of these carrots in here for everybody. The little guys don't like it so much. Turbo, he just eats. And then we have a little bit of steak that was left over from the other night. We'll sprinkle a little bit of that on there and add a little flavor there. Let me grab a knife. Chop up this raw a little bit. Spread it around. I should be wearing some gloves right now, but I'm in a hurry. I gotta get a stretch this morning. Stretches are so important. So I'm gonna go get a stretch. Get these guys fed before I go. It's a beautiful morning. Mix this all up. And another thing I do too, and this is a lot of food. But I don't even really worry about how much I'm feeding. I just look at the dog. If the dog's looking overweight or underweight, we have to make adjustments. So one last thing that I'd like to do is top it off with a little of this structure. It's protein powder. It's got vitamins, all kind of good things in it. Some probiotics, I believe. I'm gonna give everybody once a day. Give everybody a little scoop here. It's like a powdered vitamin, really. So put that all over for Turbo. So that's what Turbo eats in a day. That's a couple pounds easy of food right there. And I should be feeding the little guys in the morning, but I give him a light breakfast. There you go. Mimi will not eat anything. She won't even eat that dry. She'll come back and pick on a little bit, but Mimi will not eat anything but raw. The day we got Mimi, she was so picky, such a picky eater of what she would eat. She would barely eat. We were worried about her because she would not put on any weight. But with the raw diet, it's the only thing she will eat. So dogs know. Dogs know. And there are just certain foods that they will not eat. But when it comes to a raw diet, they are. Come on, big guy. Look at the size of this monster. Come here. Let's eat. There you go, big boy. Come on. Watch your foot. Absolutely beautiful day today. Give you guys a little pic of the pond here while Turbo is eating his diet, his raw diet. And sometimes I will hand feed him a little bit just so that we never have aggression. But he's always good. He's always good, right? I can touch his food. I can feed him. He's really good. But he loves his eggshells. So yeah, these are some of the other videos I'm going to be filming, more behind the scenes, what's happening out here on the property. I mean, sit out here in the morning, have a coffee, chill out. It's just gorgeous. We're going to be in the 80s today. It's starting to warm up. People have asked me about the humidity. I don't have a problem with humidity. I grew up in Chicago, used to it. No issues. Turbo, he grew up in Texas. It was hot. He didn't really grow up there. He left Texas when he was 9 weeks old, but yeah, you can just see him eat. But yeah, these are some of the things we're going to pop on this channel. You know, on the other channel, obviously it's more business orientated. And that's what people want to see, I think, on a business channel. And I know a lot of people may not be animal people. They just want to know about business. What's happening in the markets? What's happening with gold and silver? I get it. And so I think we're going to keep that channel just on business and the economy. And this channel, for the people who want to see the other side, who want to see the animals, the tortoises, things like that. By the way, the tortoises are out. Let's take a look at them. If you haven't seen them in a while, they have gotten gigantic because they can just eat freely out here. And they have gotten really, really big. So now the grass is getting green too. It's starting to get green. And so they're going to have a lot more to eat. We feed them every day. We give them plants, lettuce, things like that. But they really like to just mosey around the yard and eat. And so they're in heaven. They had a good life in Palm Desert on the patio at the golf course there, but here they can just freely run around the yard. The yard here, this part of the yard is all enclosed, so they can't get anywhere. We have had to close up some of the areas under the house because the big one did get away and get under the house a couple times, so we had to get them out of there. So it was kind of a pain. So we've had to close off some of those exit areas so he doesn't do that anymore. But the house is going to be painted this spring, April, May, and then all this is going to be removed, and we're going to be doing some other stuff with this. It's all going to be removed. The deck here is all going to be sanded down and redone, so it should look pretty nice. So yeah, by this summer, when everything's green and the house is painted and the porch is all redone, and it'll look like a different house, which I can't wait because I'm just want to get this done. But right now, you know, we're coming into rainy season. We'd like to paint the house, you know, when it's warmer, so the paint dries and we don't have to deal with rain. So that will be very nice. Turbo just mowing away. And I'll walk down here real quick. I've got to leave here in about 12 minutes. But I just wanted to get this video out. We have, at the end of the house here, we have a room here. This is like a whelping room that we'll use eventually when Turbo has his puppies. But if you haven't seen the guineas in about a week, there they are. And they're all surviving, which is really good. So every day that goes by and they're all alive is really good, because once they get to, I don't know, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks old, then their chance of surviving will be really good. So we have a little runt in there, and you can see he's much smaller than all the other ones. I was worried about him, but he's still alive and well and hanging out with the bunch and eating. So I think he's going to be okay. But I picked him out because he was tiny, and so it looks like he's gonna survive. Let's get it. Big boy. Oh, look at the size of this guy. All right, get down. Wow. Yeah, the fish are eating right now. Hooey. Wow. So the turtles are back. The fish are back. The big bass have been coming in, seeing them daily now. But the bluegill, the brim. They're everywhere, everywhere. No gator sightings as of yet, but next month I would imagine we'll probably see some as the mating season will be starting in April. So we'll see, and the water's warming up, the weather's warming up. But I am shocked that we haven't seen any small ones floating around lately. But as far as turtles and fish, it is very, very abundant. Very abundant. So just a really beautiful day today. Take you back this way. Turbo finishing up breakfast. So breakfast is fed. And again, I think feeding raw is the healthiest thing you can do for a dog. It's not cheap, but if you can afford to do it, I highly recommend you do it. Does he look sick to you? Yeah? Oh, all right. I gotta go. I gotta go. Goodbye. All right. So anyways, yeah, he doesn't like when I leave. He always wants to come with, but I gotta go. I got an appointment. Anyways, thanks for coming over to the new channel. A lot of stuff coming. I'm out of here.